Hello and welcome to our video today about finding percentages. Today we're going to look at calculating percentages without a calculator. So we're going to first of all look at finding 10%. Now if you want to find 10% of £450, we'll simply divide 450 by 10. So to find 10% of anything, you divide that number by 10. In this case, we've got 450 divided by 10 would be £45. And next, if you want to find 5%, we can do that by finding 10% first, because 5% is half or 10%. So we then take our 45 and we divide it by 2 to get £22.50. So 5% of £450 will be £22.50. And then of course if you want to find 15%, we just add the two of them together. So we'd add our 10%, £45, and our 5%, £22.50, add the two together and we get 15% of £450, which is £67.50. So remember, to find 10%, you divide by 10, and to find 5%, you halve your 10%. Okay, so that's those two. The next one we can look at is finding 50%. Well, 50% is just half. So if you want to find 50% of 450, we just divide 450 by 2 to get 225. So 50% is the same as a half. So 50% of 450 is 225. And for a quarter, for 25%, which is a quarter, we're going to divide our number by 4. So we'd do 4s into 450, which will go £112.50. We could also halve the 50% to find that. And of course, if you want to find 3/4, you just add both of these together for 3/4, or 75%. But what about some other percentages? What I'm going to show you now will mean you can make calculations of any percentage whatsoever. With our £450, we can find 10%. To find 5%, we halve that 10%. Another one we can use is we could halve the 5% again for 2.5%. So we've so far worked out 10% by dividing by 10, halve it to find 5%, and halve it again to find 2.5 or 2.5%, which in this case is 1125. And then we can find 1% by dividing our 10% by 10. We could also divide the 450 by 100, and we will get £4.50 in this case. Then if we want to find 12.5% of 450, we would simply add our values of 10% and 2.5% together. So in this case, we've got £45 and £11.25, and we'll find that that comes to £56.26. So 12.5% of £450 is £56.25. And also we could find 16% by adding together our 10%, 5% and 1%. So we look on the list, we've got 10% is 45, 5% £22.50, and our 1% would be £72 altogether. So 16% of £450 would be £72. We could also find 20% by doubling the 10, and all different combinations of those using those percentages. But if we can find 10%, 5%, 2.5% and 1%, we can then make whatever percentages we need for that. So thank you for watching. I hope that has helped you with finding percentages without a calculator. There's some work to go with this video, so if you'd like to complete that and work through that, that would be very helpful for you and give you a more of an understanding of how to find percentages. Thank you.